Hi guys, so today I will be talking about the Sk8-Hi black and white Vans. These are the high top ones. So before I start talking, I just want to show you guys what they look like. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with the low top ones, but these shoes have become very popular over the last year. I remember when I was in high school and everybody that used to be like into skating and used to love longboarding and everything, they used to always get Vans. And I wasn't the type of person really follow the trend of these shoes because I never really liked Vans. I thought they were like just chunky and not my thing. But I will go into a little bit later why I like these. So just to give you guys a little overview of the shoes, I do wear these a lot. Not enough to get like dirty as I can, but a lot. So the bottom, if any of you guys have Vans, they just look like this. Then the bottom part is white. This part is white as well. And then like I said, these are the high top ones. So instead of it like cutting off usually right here where the shoe usually would cut off, it has like these 3 ridges going up, and I love this part of the shoe. It feels so comfortable and it gives like your ankles protection. The inside part is like, it feels like leather to me, but it's probably not real, so it's like pleather, I guess. The shoelaces are white. Then it has the tongue, which is also one of my favorite parts of this shoe too. And then the top part, compared to the other low top Vans, the high top ones are a little bit, the top part of these are a little bit wider. And I like this part too. If any of you guys know the brand True Religion, this gives me like True Religion vibes. And so I really love this part of the shoe. And then, yeah, the other side just looks like this. The same side, like it looks the same. And then the back, it just says Vans off the wall like they normally do. And it has the 3 ridges going up and kind of like a triangle pattern. And then the inside sole is really comfortable. Okay, so getting into these shoes are not expensively priced. They're very affordable. Like I said, they're very fashionable. Vans has really like throughout the year, I would say, or throughout the couple past years, they really came back. And I don't know if any of you guys know that saying where it's like trends just get reproduced, and I feel like that's what happened, but they brought it back in like a modern way, which I really love. But if anybody remembers like when you were younger and like Vans used to have like the super chunky 2 different colored shoes. Yeah, so the thing I really appreciate about this brand too is, like I said, it's not expensively priced, but as well, like it's very fashionable. I've worn these shoes to the bar before. I've worn these shoes to class. I wear these shoes to the grocery store. They're very comfortable. It's just like an everyday shoe for me. Like you slip it on and then you walk out the house. And I'm pretty sure I've said these about the low top Vans too as well until I've gotten these. But these high top ones have become like my best friend. I don't even wear my low top ones that much because I love the high top ones. Something else that's very good about these shoes too is I wear them to work, and I work in a restaurant, and like anybody who's ever worked in food service or a restaurant, like the first thing you need to know is like you need to have a comfortable shoe to wear. And usually I will wear a different type of shoe. I'll wear like a running shoe or like something with comfort. But I have worn these shoes to work during a 7-hour shift, and I've been fine. I didn't complain once. Something that I will say though is when you first get Vans, and maybe this is just my experience with them, you have to break them in. Like at first when you get them, it's like not the most comfortable feeling in the world. It's not uncomfortable, but it's like with any shoe you get, you're gonna have to break them in. And since these are skating shoes, I feel like it's a little bit harder to break these ones in, just because people use these to skate and do like the bottom part, you can tell it's like very like harder, like it's very like stiff. And so when I first got these, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. And then I put them on and I was like, I don't want to wear them anymore. But that changed. I ended up wearing them a lot. And the best way I can say to break in some Vans is go shopping with them, because my low top Vans, they were not the best feeling ones either. And then I went to the mall one good day and then they were broken in. So that is another thing about these shoes. A cool thing about these shoes though is I've actually like walked through dirt rain and mud with these shoes, and they're not as dirty as they can be. The other thing I really appreciate about Vans is that I can go in with a toothbrush and baking soda. Like my low top ones, I've had those for about 9 to 10 months now, and they were really dirty and they look as good as ever. So when these start to get a little bit more dirty than they already are right now, I'm going to go in with a toothbrush and some baking soda and get to scrubbing. And it doesn't take that long. It doesn't take that much effort. The other thing too, the shoelaces, you can just take them off and like get them bleached, like bleach them, and they'll be as good as new too. So that's the other thing I like. So it's a really easy shoe to clean. Something else that I am going to say, guys, the outside part of this is kind of like it's kind of like a leather feel, but not really leather. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a satin type of leather feel. It's like a very like clothy feel. And something about these shoes, if you drop something on this part, be very careful, because that part is really hard to get out of. I dropped spaghetti sauce on my low top ones and you still can see the stain a little bit. So just make sure you're like protecting your shoes, spraying what you need to spray on them, because this is a good investment. Like I said, it's not very expensive. So if you do invest in these shoes, you're making honestly a good purchase. And like I said, these are the Vans black and white high top skate.